Well, as we continue to focus on the story, this is an exclusive piece of information that we are bringing to you here at CNN News 18, wherein top intelligence sources have said that situation is currently tense and more mobilization is expected. Now, remember, the one death that we've spoken to you about has been confirmed, and cremation is the first priority. Punjab is likely to now file an FIR against the Haryana police, and the death has been confirmed, but the cause of the death will be cleared only after the post-mortem report is out. The government is concerned that more mobilization could happen as these farmer groups are asking for non-participating groups to now join them. This is the particular information that we have. Quite an important update in this particular entire scenario that's been on since the 13th of February. And right now, remember that there were major clashes that took place yesterday as well, and this situation was already anticipated, which is why security forces had mobilized in the first place, and they were ready with barricades at the borders, be it the Punjab-Haryana border or the NCR borders as well. And amid all of this, there was one death that had come to the fore. It was still not confirmed whether that particular person who had been reported to be dead was actually the case. But now that confirmation has come in that yes, that particular person has indeed lost his life, and we've heard both sides of it. The Haryana government has spoken against the Punjab government, and now the Punjab government is on its way to, and it's likely to now register an FIR against the Haryana police with regards to what's happened. Now, we have Anshul Singh joining us on this particular broadcast to understand this further. Anshul, what we are learning is that we know that the situation is already extremely tense, and do we have any confirmation with regards to Punjab filing an FIR against the Haryana police?
So yes, it remains to be seen how will things eventually pan out. One thing is for sure that one life has been lost in the violence that broke out yesterday. At this point in time, what we are being told that the body has been sent for post-mortem, and once the post-mortem reports comes back to the police, then the future course of action could be decided. Because in that post-mortem report, it will be established that if at all the person that has died because of a bullet wound, and if at all the person has died due to bullet wound, then that bullet that will be inside the person would actually be sent for forensic testing, and once that forensic testing happens, then it would evidently be clear if at all that bullet was fired from a gun that was being used by the security forces, or if at all that bullet was fired from some other gun. So once there is clarity regarding these facts, then we can expect an FIR to be filed and some action that could be taken against the person who is to be blamed for this crime. Now, because of the death that has happened, the situation at Punjab-Haryana border seems to be getting in tension at this point, because remember, this has definitely infuriated the emotions of a lot of people, because since yesterday these rumors are going on that the person has died due to bullet injuries that were fired by the security forces, by the Haryana police, and that has something that has triggered a lot of people, that has angered a lot of people. Although the facts of these cases remain to come out, there is investigation that needs to take place, but yes, because of the rumors that have already spread, there is a lot of anger, and it is expected that a lot more mobilization could happen at the Punjab and Haryana border, which could eventually mean that the law and order situation could yet again deteriorate and go out of hand. But as of now, the farmer leaders have appealed to the protesters who have gathered over there to stay calm and not try to march towards the national capital, not try to get close to the place where barricades have been put up. So yes, it remains to be seen how will things eventually pan out. But yes, what sources are telling us at this point in time, that there could be more mobilization, which would eventually mean that more crowd would gather over there, and once more crowd gathers over there, then it is going to be an uphill task, not only for the security forces but also for the farmer leaders to make sure that the protest remains peaceful and there is no untoward incident that happens at the site of the protest.
Right, Anshul. Anshul, also help us understand this. While we do understand that the farm leaders are going and appealing to the farmers to put a halt to the process of protesting, the entire protest that have been going on for so long, but we are also learning that there are these farmer groups that are also going out and asking for non-participant groups to now take part in this and to support them.
So yes, especially the incident that has happened yesterday and the series of violence breakouts that we have seen happening at the Punjab and Haryana border. There are these appeals that are being made to other farming unions as well to come out and join them in the protest so that more pressure could be built on the government, because remember the number of farmers that are gathered over there, they are not able to actually march ahead with such force that they could actually go through the barricades that have been put forth by the Haryana police and the central forces that have been deployed over there, and hence they are asking for more people to come in and join them. But yes, that is something that is going to be a very uphill task for the Punjab, for the leaders, for the farming leaders to actually go ahead and control that crowd, because if you see, for example, what happened yesterday itself was a great eye opener for the farmer leaders themselves, because remember the farmer leaders yesterday morning had themselves said that they are not going to march towards the national capital and had appealed to the protesters to maintain calm, but still there were a group of protesters who tried to march towards national capital, march towards the place where the barricades were put forth by the Haryana police, and it is then that tear gas shells were fired. So even post that, even in the press conference that happened late last night, the farmer leaders continued to appeal to the youth and to the protesters who had gathered over there to listen to them and not march towards the national capital, because the law and order situation could deteriorate and there is a danger to their lives as well. So yes, it is getting tough for the farmer leaders to control the crowd that has already gathered over there. Remember, only at Shambu border itself, more than 14,000 people have gathered over there. So yes, it is getting very, very difficult for the leaders to actually control the crowds. It remains to be seen if at all more people come in and join into the protest, how will the farmer leaders actually manage to take control of the crowd and make sure that the entire protest stays disciplined.
Right, Anshul. Anshul, do stay with us, because right now we will get into the depths of the very protests that have been ongoing for so long as to what exactly is the situation currently. Now, the farmers have decided to halt the march for the next 2 days and stay at the Shambu border after one farmer died at Kanori border. This is the latest that's taken place. Now, the opposition has slammed the BJP over the farmer's death. Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann has stated that that stern action shall be taken against the accused who killed the farmer. And the BJP Haryana chief hit back at Bhagwant Mann, saying that Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann is responsible for this and he should look into his own affairs instead. Now, the opposition has also slammed the central government for the death and questioned the government's action against the farmers. Let's listen in to what the Punjab Chief Minister had to say, as well as the Haryana BJP chief had to say with regards to this entire matter.
ਕਈ ਅਫਵਾਹਾਂ ਫੈਲਾਈਆਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ, ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰਪਤੀ ਰਾਜ ਲਾ ਦਿਆਂਗੇ, ਧਮਕੀਆਂ ਟਾਈਪ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰਪਤੀ ਰਾਜ ਲਾ ਦਿਆਂਗੇ। ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੀ, 100 ਵਾਰੀ ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰਪਤੀ ਰਾਜ ਲਾ ਦਿਓ, ਮੈਂ 100 ਕੁਰਸੀਆਂ ਕੁਰਬਾਨ ਕਰ ਦੂੰਗਾ, ਮੈਂ 100 ਕੁਰਸੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਤ ਮਾਰ ਦੂੰਗਾ, ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਵੀ ਸ਼ੁਭ ਕਰਨ ਮਰਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਣਾ।